Problems in Life, a Life Lesson. Story on Growth and Success. Once upon a time in a small town there lived a young boy named Ethan. His family wasn't wealthy, but they had enough to live a simple life. Ethan was an intelligent and curious child, always asking questions and dreaming about achieving great things. However, growing up in a small town had its limitations. The people around him had simple aspirations, and they didn't fully understand his big dreams of growth and success. Ethan often felt torn between the environment he was in and the goals he wanted to achieve. As he grew older, Ethan began to feel restless. He knew there was a world beyond his small town, full of opportunities. His parents, while supportive, couldn't offer much guidance as they had lived their entire lives within the confines of the town. Ethan often gazed at the horizon, imagining what lay beyond the hills. He realized that to grow and succeed, he needed to step out of his comfort zone. The thought of leaving everything he knew behind scared him, but he was more afraid of living a life of regret. One day, Ethan met an old man named Jack, who was passing through the town. Jack was wise and had seen much of the world. When Ethan shared his dreams with him, Jack smiled and said, "The path to success is like climbing a mountain. You'll face challenges, but each step you take brings you closer to the top. The key is to never stop moving forward, even when the journey gets tough." Ethan pondered over Jack's words. He understood that success wasn't just about reaching the top. It was about the journey, the growth, and the lessons learned along the way. Motivated by Jack's wisdom, Ethan decided to leave the town and venture into the city, where he believed his dreams could take flight. His parents, though worried, gave him their blessings, and Ethan set off with hope in his heart and determination in his mind. The city was overwhelming at first. It was loud, busy, and full of people who seemed to be constantly rushing. Ethan felt like a small fish in a vast ocean. He struggled to find a job, and without a degree or any special skills, the doors to many opportunities were closed to him. But he didn't give up. He took up odd jobs, saved money, and spent his nights studying. Every day was a challenge, but Ethan knew that if he wanted to succeed, he needed to endure the hardships. Months turned into years, and Ethan continued to work hard. He learned new skills, made connections, and slowly began to climb the ladder of success. However, his journey wasn't without failures. There were times when he felt like quitting. He faced rejection after rejection when he tried to start his own business. But each time he fell, he remembered Jack's words. Each step, no matter how difficult, brings you closer to your goal. One evening, after a particularly difficult day, Ethan sat down on a park bench and wondered if all his efforts were in vain. Just then he saw a small plant growing through the cracks of the pavement. Despite the harsh environment, the plant was thriving. It reminded him of his own journey, how, despite the challenges, He had grown stronger with each setback. Inspired, Ethan renewed his resolve. Success, he realized, wasn't about having an easy life. It was about growing through adversity. Over time, Ethan's perseverance paid off. His business finally took off, and he gained recognition for his innovative ideas. He wasn't just successful in terms of wealth. He had grown as a person. The challenges he faced had shaped him, made him more resilient, and given him a deeper understanding of life. He realized that success isn't just about the destination, it's about who you become during the journey. As Ethan's business grew, he became known not only for his work, but also for his generosity. He never forgot the struggles he faced in his early days, so he made it a point to help others who were just starting out. He mentored young entrepreneurs, donated to causes that supported education and skill development, and often visited his hometown to share his experiences with the youth there. One day, Ethan returned to the town to visit his family. The people who once doubted his dreams now looked up to him with admiration. They asked him how he had managed to succeed despite the odds. Ethan smiled and said, "Success isn't a straight line. It's full of twists and turns, ups and downs, but if you keep moving forward, learning from your failures and growing as a person, you will eventually reach your goal." His words resonated with the townspeople, especially the younger generation. Ethan had become a symbol of what was possible when one dared to dream big and work hard. He had grown from a boy with dreams into a man of wisdom and success, but more importantly, he had become a beacon of hope for others. Ethan's story spread beyond his hometown. People from nearby cities came to hear him speak, seeking advice and inspiration. He often told them, "The road to success is never easy, but it is always worth it. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow. Don't be afraid to take risks, and don't be afraid to fail. Each failure brings you closer to success." Looking back, Ethan realized that the most important lessons he had learned weren't from books or formal education, but from life itself. He learned the value of perseverance, the importance of adapting to change, and the power of belief in oneself. Success, he understood, wasn't just about achieving one's goals. It was about becoming a better person along the way. Ethan's journey wasn't just about personal growth. It was about giving back to the community that had once nurtured him. He set up a foundation to provide education and resources to underprivileged children in rural areas, believing that every child, no matter where they were born, should have the opportunity to dream and succeed. In the end, Ethan realized that success wasn't about the money he made or the accolades he received. True success was about the impact he had on others, the lives he touched, and the legacy he left behind. He had grown not just as an individual, but as a leader, a mentor, and a source of inspiration for countless others. Years later, Ethan would often return to the park where he had once seen the small plant growing through the cracks in the pavement. It had grown into a large tree. its roots strong and its branches providing shade to passers-by. Just like the tree, Ethan had grown, rooted in his experiences, providing shelter and inspiration to those around him. Ethan's life was a testament to the fact that growth and success are not just about reaching the top, but about the journey, the lessons learned, and the person you become along the way. His story reminded everyone that no matter where you come from or what challenges you face, with determination and hard work, you can achieve anything. In the end, Ethan's greatest lesson to the world was this: success is not measured by wealth or fame, but by the growth you experience, the challenges you overcome, and the positive impact you make on the world. And with that, Ethan's story became a beacon of hope for generations to come.